So yeah, every time I get fuel I always end up behind some fucking dickhead who takes ages. Okay, so this is the first ride that I've done since coming back from Germany. So I've been off the bike for about just over a week. So I've had a really good break, but I've been dying to get back on the bike. So today's a nice day, so I thought I'd go for a spin for a couple of hours. And also I'm doing another update review of the Kriega 25 litre backpack that I've got on at the moment. So I've basically loaded it with some kit. I haven't like packed too much in there. You know, a few hoodies, few bits and bobs, just basically I think replicating, you know, an overnight's worth of kit in terms of the weight. So I don't know, what's that, 5, 6, 7 kilos maybe. And if you haven't already seen my first impressions video of the Kriega 25 litre backpack, then have a look on both my YouTube and my TikTok. Because if you don't already know, so I recently bought it after I got back from Germany, and I did a quick video giving my first impressions. And I bought it because it's advertised as, you know, being super comfortable because of the strapping system. It's got a 10-year guarantee. Kriega are a really good brand as well. So I thought, why not invest in a real decent backpack? So yeah, that video is available anyway, giving my first impressions, and I'll show you the key features, and I also show you the a fire blade, a fire service fire blade. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so I'll show you all the key features of the backpack. And so today I'm basically out riding wearing it for the first time. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to tell you how it feels, how easy or not it might have been to get the straps adjusted correctly, and then I'll ride for a while and I'll keep you updated just to see what it's like managing the weight. And yeah, and I might just waffle some shit as well while I'm at it. So if you're bored and you've got nothing better to do, then yeah, stay with me for a bit and I might waffle for a while. So I'm a bit gutted actually, because I've just popped down to see my local mechanic, but he's all closed up. Maybe he's on holiday. There's nothing wrong with the bike, I just wanted to ask him a question basically. And he's a really friendly guy, really friendly guy. I've mentioned him before. He's one of the very few mechanics that will actually have a conversation with you while he's working on your bike, and he'll tell you stuff, and you can actually learn from him, you know, and he'll give you advice and tips. So I do like going to him. His prices are a little bit steeper, I think, than one of the other mechanics that I use. But the other one that I use that's slightly cheaper is just always super busy, and it's tough. It's not easy to get booked in with him really, especially lately. I think he's like short-staffed. So yeah, so Ash is on holiday, obviously. Well, I hope he's on holiday. I hope he's okay. It is warm already. I don't know what temperature it is. It's not like really high temperatures. It's probably about 22, something like that, I imagine. But it is warm here in these leathers. So I'm heading over to Abingdon. And Abingdon is I've got a bit of history with Abingdon, because when I served in the army, Abingdon was the very first place that I ever served after training. So I love going back to Abingdon. I love the place, I love the town. I love that area of the world. So I often ride over to Abingdon because it's just a place I really like, and it's got some good memories for me. Oh, a bit hasty. So far the backpack is really comfortable. There is almost no weight on my shoulders. Now I'll talk about the straps, because I had a bit of a pain getting the straps fitted properly before I actually started riding, like getting the straps adjusted. I think that was partly down to me being a complete newbie when it comes to Kriega kit, because they don't adjust in the way traditional backpacks adjust. As I mentioned on the first impressions video, there's no loose flapping straps, but in principle they're fairly easy to adjust. But the shoulder straps themselves, once they're adjusted to fit your shoulders, you shouldn't ever need to adjust them again. That's the theory anyway. Now they were really stiff to try and adjust. They were really stiff, but I think that's probably just because maybe the bag's brand new and everything's just super tight. But yeah, they were really stiff, so I got a bit of a sweat on just trying to get the straps adjusted. I haven't figured out which way I'm going to go yet. Oh, I know which way I'm going to go. So yeah, so once I got the straps adjusted, basically what you can notice about the way the weight of the backpack is managed is, like I said in the first impressions video, I don't know if you can see in my mirror there, all the weight is sort of here on your torso, so there's very little weight in your shoulders, and therefore your shoulders can sort of move around quite freely compared to some other backpacks that you know, the weight is always pulling on your shoulders. Now I don't think for 1 minute that Kriega are the only people to do this. I think other, you know, other backpack manufacturers maybe do something similar, but it's yeah, it's really good so far. You know, it is quite comfortable. I can imagine doing a long distance trip with this and being able to go a lot longer before you feel as though you need to stop and stretch off. But I'm just making an assumption at the moment, because I've literally only been riding for like 15-20 minutes. So I'm still getting over this chest infection, and apparently the doctor said that I have asthma. Now I've never ever had asthma in my life, so I don't know, I'm a bit skeptical. I need one of those asthma tests, which is booked for a couple of weeks time, and then I'll find out if I'm all of a sudden asthmatic in my mid-40s. But I didn't want to subject you to listening to me blowing my nose and coughing my guts up. There's a lot of traffic for this time of day. It's like there shouldn't be this much traffic at this time of day, even on a Friday. Oh, it's good to be back on the bike though. I mean, I can't complain, you know. I spent 5 days solid on the bike the other week, last week, and oh, what a trip that was. The videos from that trip have just blown up. They've become so popular, and if anybody who's watching this now, if you've watched the videos of the trip, then I appreciate your support, especially on YouTube as well, because YouTube, it's a little bit more difficult to build up a bit of a following on YouTube. So for those that have followed me and subscribed and watched those videos, I really do appreciate it. Since posting those Germany trip videos, I have gained, I think, over 270 more followers in the last week just from those videos. 274 subscribers, I should say, which is fantastic. But I just need to make sure I keep the content coming, right? And if any of those people are watching, like I say, if you have any ideas, things that you want me to talk about, things that you want me to cover, as long as it is within my skill set and is practical, as long as it is practical, praktisch is German for practical, then I will do it. Oh, in other news, so I'm dancing from subject to subject here. I don't have ADHD, by the way. If I did, there's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I'm learning German. I should have learned German properly years ago. I've lived in Germany with the British forces for just short of 10 years, and I was lazy when it came to trying to learn the language. In fact, I didn't really try and learn the language. I just haphazardly picked up enough tourist level language to get by ordering food in the shops, and I pretty much just stuck at that level. And I regret it. Like, that amount of time living in the country, I should be fluent, and I wasn't. So having gone back to Germany briefly last year and this year, and I'm going twice next year, I thought, sod it, why not just try and learn the language? Just get your arse into gear and make the effort to actually learn something. So I've been learning German so that I can hopefully have a bit of a conversation with someone in German. That's the aim. I mean, I don't think for 1 minute that I'm going to be fluent, but at least I might be able to have more of a conversation rather than just ordering 2 beers and a salad, you know. So yeah, wunderbar. So yeah, so I'm heading over to Abingdon, but I'm taking one of my favourite routes around this area through the Cotswolds. Still, so far so good with this bag. I mean, I'm not 100% sure yet whether I've got the straps adjusted correctly. I might have them a little bit too tight. I don't know yet. When I do stop, I'm gonna loosen them off slightly. So I'm gonna play around with the straps until I find the right setting. But I'll see. And I'll do a bit of a front view video of the bag as well to show you. I'll do that soon, so stay tuned and I'll edit that into the final edit. I wonder how many people actually watch these whole videos. Like, I don't know how long this video is going to be at the time of making this. I have no clue, but I wonder how many people have the attention span these days to actually stay with me for, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I can't imagine a lot of people do. But if you do, then fantastic. Fantastisch, I should say. I hate this road when there's traffic. Typical. Typically. Doesn't last long this road, but it is a little sort of, it's exciting. Got to watch out for farm traffic. Oh, there's a lovely bend coming up. I'm going to slow down and just get a bit of space between me and this car. I really do love that little bit of road. So, how is everyone? I hope you're all enjoying your bikes. I hope you're all getting out, doing loads of miles, and keep the questions coming in as well. So, if you're watching this on TikTok, or if you follow me on TikTok, you'll notice that I don't do as many lives anymore. I still do them, but maybe 2-3 times a week. Just purely because they're so time consuming. When I'm trying to create content and edit content and come up with new ideas and then also run the TikTok lives, it's so time consuming. So I've pulled back a little bit on the TikTok lives, but I still do, like, I don't know, 2-3 a week maybe. So yeah, so keep joining in, keep asking questions, and again, whether you're watching this on YouTube or TikTok, then if you have any bike related questions, I will try my best to help you. I am not an expert and there is so much that I don't know. However, I will happily share everything that I do know. And I quite often get, especially newer riders and, you know, people just starting out, I get them asking me plenty of questions, and I try to give quite balanced advice as much as possible. So yeah, so keep the questions coming, and I appreciate the interaction and the support, right? Because that's what keeps the channel going. I can't wait till the next tour. It is a year away. So I'm actually going to Germany twice, because I'm going on the bikes, but then a couple of weeks after that I'm going back with my my good lady. We're doing a driving tour, so she won't go on the back of the bike. So we're doing a driving tour across Europe, Holland, Belgium, Germany. It's just awesome. Europe ist besser. Europe is better than the UK, it just is. It is warm now. What a beautiful day. I love this part of the world. The Cotswolds is just beautiful. But you do get some snobbery. There is a fair bit of snobbery in the Cotswolds in certain areas. I guess you get that anywhere, right? Darn it. That's a lovely corner, that as well. And I got stuck behind a car. A Volkswagen Golf, yeah. I think because I'm learning German, maybe I should do the accent. And before anybody says anything, I am not doing the accent in order to take the piss out of the accent. I'm practicing my pronunciation of the German language. Oh, I've ordered a new microphone as well, so those who've been watching the channel for a while, you might know that the microphone that I use is the inline microphone from a pair of wired Apple earphones. with the earphones cut off, and it works fine, you know, it works a treat. What am I doing? Getting distracted. It works a treat. But I've ordered the Rode Go Lavelle mic just to see if that's any better, really. It's not the latest. I think the Rode Go 2 is the latest of that version of the Rode mic, but it's a little bit more pricey, and I don't know if anyone else does this, right? When new technology comes out, I wait until, like, I don't buy it when it's new, you know, the latest version. I wait until that version has been superseded by something, then the prices drop, and then I'll buy that. So, for example, the Rode Go 2, Rode Go Lavelle 2, Lavelle mic 2 is out, so I've just ordered the first version. And I tend to do that with technology, because when new versions of technology come out, they get all hyped up, and then before you know it, users start reporting issues and problems, and then the tech company sorts out those problems, and then later versions of that technology tends to be better than the original versions, you know. Right, I'm waffling now. I told you I was going to waffle shit, and if you're still here listening to me waffle shit, then fantastic, fantastisch. I told my partner that I was going to speak to her in German as often as I can, just to practice. She'll get sick of it. I'll probably get sick of it. I'll get sick of ordering salad and steak off my missus. That's where I've got to so far. The German course that I'm doing is via an audio book, and it's really good, and it teaches you. At the moment I'm at the stage where it's just like ordering food, booking a room, making a reservation, you know, things like that, which I know some of that anyway, but I thought I'll just start from the beginning. And then this person, Paul, I can't remember his name, Paul Cook I think it is, his series of books just increase in difficulty as you go along, so I'm going to stick with it, but I need to practice. So yeah, I'm going to be talking German to my my missus as much as I possibly can. There's a blind exit here just there, have to be careful. And then the road opens up. It's quite bumpy though. You can see all the way around that bend. Use a bit more of the road. What the hell is going on here? And I'll test out that Rode Go mic tomorrow, because I'm heading to, oh, silly owl, ignore that, just, there was nothing to see there. I didn't stall the bike, absolutely not, you're just seeing things. So I'm heading to the Cairn Bike Meet in Wiltshire, which is a huge event. Loads and loads of bikers go there. They literally take over the whole town. So I'm going to go down there and I'll get some footage and I'll make some content of sorts while I'm there, but it'll give me a chance to test out the Rode Go Lavelle mic in the helmet and see what it's like. So far so good with this backpack. I will definitely loosen off the straps slightly. I think it's not too tight, but I just want to make sure that I've got it exactly right. I'll test out that mic tomorrow. I saw the review, and the review said that the Rode Go was better than the Honda, the purple Honda mic, which is another popular one for moto vloggers. I'm still speaking because I want to see how this audio turns out. I know there's a lot of wind noise, but I want to do a direct comparison when I get the new mic tomorrow. Yeah, so just in case that audio wasn't audible, I carried on talking there while I was caning it in the wind because I want to do a direct comparison between this Apple inline mic that I've got and the Rode Go that I'm going to get, which should be arriving today, so I'll test that tomorrow like I said, but it'll give me a chance to do a direct comparison with the footage to see how that mic holds up in high wind noises when you tend to raise your voice a lot, because sometimes that's when the mic starts peaking and cutting out, right? Is when you're raising your voice to speak over the wind noise. So we'll see how it goes. Your light, which I've been expecting, to be honest, ever since I realised that I didn't fill up before or just after I left home. So it's alright though, because there's a petrol station just down the road here, and when the fuel light comes on you've probably got, I don't know, 20 mile, 30 mile if you're riding really gently. So all is good, although, bloody hell, lots of dark clouds over there. Very dark clouds over there. It better not bloody rain, because my bike is clean and I don't want my bike to get dirty. It's not forecast rain, but they look like rain clouds. So yeah, I'm not far from Abingdon now, where I is going to have einen Kaffee. Ich habe einen Kaffee. But first, let's get some Shell V-Power into the bike. Ja, ist gut. The Shell ist gut, ja. Ja. Right, you know you're getting old when you do those sounds when you're getting on and off the bike. Fuck's sake, why do I every time I pay for fuel I always get stuck behind some dickhead, some guy there trying to get his points card out. Oh, I gotta get my points, and then his fucking points card wouldn't work, so I'm just going to pull over actually and adjust these straps, and I'm going to have a vape. Oh, he's going to have a vape, and he's going to have a vape. So I'm just talking to myself. Oh yeah, there's a bench. So yeah, every time I get fuel I always end up behind some fucking dickhead who takes ages. So yeah, I'm gonna have a vape, adjust these straps, just loosen them off a little bit, and then get going again. Okay, so I just wanted to give my final thoughts on this backpack and just show you actually wearing it really. So I'm really impressed with it, to be honest. There's just a car going past. It's a little bit noisy and it's a little bit windy, so that's why I'm holding the mic, and also it's quite hard to find somewhere to clip onto these straps because the straps are so thick. So yeah, final thoughts of the backpack. I've done probably a couple of hours, 2-3 hours, so not a huge amount, and I'm not carrying a huge amount of weight, probably about 6-7 kilos I estimate. And yeah, I can honestly say it is so much more comfortable than my previous backpack or any backpack I've used before. So it really does so far live up to the hype. Just let this other car go past. People give me funny looks while I'm standing talking to my camera. So yeah, I am really impressed. It is really comfortable. I'm looking forward to doing an overnight trip with this bag. Well, actually there'll be 2 nights, so there'll be 2 nights worth of kit in my backpack in September when I travel up to the bike meet, which is, by the way folks, Factory Heads Cafe Donington, Saturday the 6th of September from 12 p.m. onwards. Anybody's welcome. So I'm heading up on the Friday, and then I'm staying overnight on the Saturday as well. And so yeah, I'll be carrying a fair bit of kit. It's a couple of hours up there at least, probably about 2.5 hours. So it'll give me another chance to you know, carry a little bit more kit. But so far I am really impressed. Is it worth the £219 price tag? I don't know. Maybe you could probably get something similar for cheaper, but like I said before, Kriega is a really good brand. Loads of people swear by it. I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I spent, well, I'm not glad I spent that amount of money, but it seems worth it, you know, to me at least. Other people might disagree because it is a lot of money, but I'm happy with it. Everything's fine. The straps don't come loose. The little straps that are sort of tucked away don't come out of the clips and flap about. There's plenty of room in there, and like I say, the selling point really is it's really comfortable because of the way the weight is managed by the backpack. So yeah, that's pretty much it folks. I'm happy with this backpack and I definitely recommend it. So if you've watched this video all the way to the end, thanks for listening. I know that it was a sort of double header with a bit of a moto vlog, waffling a load of crap, and also doing an update review of the backpack. So yeah, maybe I should have separated those videos, but hey ho, it is what it is. But for now folks, as always, stay safe and have fun.